So you suck at art, right? Well, yeah, then you should probably quit. Like, there's really no point in continuing. If you suck, like, what's the point, right? No, I'm just kidding. It even hurt to say that out loud. So the point of this video is that sometimes you're going to feel like you suck, but should I quit? And that is something that's going to come in your head countless times. Should I quit art? Should I quit this drawing that I'm doing right now? Or should I just stop altogether? And the answer is no. I have 3 tips for you on how not to quit your art, okay? Step 1, always finish, okay? Never leave a piece that you are frustrated with, especially unfinished, okay? Don't just stop and quit halfway through because you don't like the way it's turning out. Always get to a finished product, okay? Wait all the way to the end because you never know, you might like it. Okay, so tip number 2, you have to ask yourself when you're doing anything, any type of art, you have to ask yourself, am I having fun? Am I having fun? So while doing this particular piece, I noticed that I was not having fun. I was most concerned about having something really cool for you guys, and that was just really sucking all of the joy out of it. And like when I draw, like the last 2 pieces that I drew of Sarada and Sakura, no one could pull me away from those 2 pieces. I was just having so much fun getting engrossed in the characters, you know? And with this one, all I cared about whether it's going to look good. So I just stopped what I was doing, and I'm like, I'm not going to play with these color pencils anymore. I'm gonna try these really cool watercolor pencils that I've had for a long time. So instead of worrying about what the piece was going to look like, okay, I'm sorry, I'm just, the noise from the outside. Anyway, so instead of worrying about the color pencils and how it's gonna look like, I was like, I'm going to have some fun and test and play with these watercolor pencils. So your last tip is always set a date or time, or always plan for the next time you're going to draw or paint or do anything art. Like whatever your art medium is, whatever you do, always set a scheduled time for when you're going to do something next. Yes, of course, you have to get motivated and you have to be inspired and whatnot to do something, but you're not always going to feel inspired. And like there are some days you just don't want to do anything in general, right? So how are you going to be inspired to paint or to draw, right? So, but if that's the case, again, time and time will pass, and before you know it, it will be years, or well, in my case, years had passed before I drew anything or did any art. And instead I was always thinking, oh man, I wish I could do something. I wish I had the motivation to draw something. I wish I was good. But you're not gonna get good if you're not drawing or painting consistently. So set a time. You never know what's going to come out of what you put on paper. So it's okay if your stuff sucks, or from your perspective, it's okay if your stuff sucks. Just always finish what you start. What's another one? Oh my god. Always finish what you start. Make sure that you're having fun and set a time for the next time you're going to paint or draw. Just plan it, okay? Like, and yeah, and I guess to end, always remember that is art. Art can be anything. The only reason your art sucks is because you are putting the expectations high for yourself. Like, what if my goal was to draw something like really crappy looking and it looks like some kid did it, but it was kind of stylized? What if that was my goal? No one in the world could say that that's bad art, okay? You're the one that's setting the expectations super high. You're going to get there. Gradually, you're going to get to a point where your art, by your own high standards, is amazing. But you gotta be patient. And you know, you just gotta keep going. So even though I don't really like how this painting of Jon Snow came out, I learned a lot. I learned that I have fun with watercolor pencils, and I'm going to experiment. I finished, so I don't feel too much like a failure. And I know that I'm just not ready yet. I'm not ready to do a portrait like that yet, but I know that I will one day. So should you quit art? Absolutely not. Thank you for joining. I hope this helped motivate you. I hope these 3 tips helps you in some way, and I know they might be a little bit obvious, but I had fun talking to you. I had a lot of anxiety, but a lot of fun too, getting through this drawing slash painting slash whatever sketchbook series. And I hope you join me next time. Bye, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.